Hockenheim for the Nitro Olympics, and we're into the evening qualifying session for the Pro Modified cars. These wild 200 miles per hour, 6-second door slammers with a real mix of cars. Furthest away, the Chevrolet Lumina of Great Britain's Neil Taylor, but closest to the camera, Peter Wacker's 57 Chevrolet Bel Air. Well, Neil Taylor ended up the number 4 qualifier, having run a 7:36, and Peter Wacker ended up the number 8 qualifier with an 8:03. The one thing you get with these cars are these spectacular burnouts, and don't they look great in the rock and roll light? Well, the crew trying to find where their cars are, making their way along the strip with the Rover Coupe, Andy Robinson. And Andy is having a great weekend here in Hockenheim, running some of his best times ever. Alongside him, fellow countryman, that's Gordon Appleton with the 1967 Chevrolet Camaro. Now, Gordon is a man who can run regularly down into that 6-second bracket. Let's see how he gets on today. And running side by side there with Andy Robinson. Robinson records a 7:03 for the number 1 spot, and Gordon Appleton takes the number 2 spot with a 7:04. Speeds of 200 miles per hour. Well, there's the 55 Chevrolet Bel Air of Henry Houston from Holland, and just look at this car. Absolutely wild. A 36 Chevrolet Coupe in the hands of Swiss driver Rolf Amann. Alongside him, another 55 Chevrolet Bel Air in the hands of Marcus Hilt. Modified, the big news here this weekend. Andy Robinson from Great Britain in the Rover Coupe is the number 1 qualifier at 7:03. And in the first round, he meets the Netherlands' Henry Houston with his Chevrolet Bel Air. Well, as always, smoky burnouts from these 200 miles per hour, 6-second door slammers. Henry Houston, though, lots of problems for him. He broke during qualifying last night, and the car has let him down again. The car being pushed back behind the start line. Problems for him. He's out of the race, so it's going to be a solo run then for Great Britain's Andy Robinson. Don't forget, he was our number 1 qualifier. He ran a 7:03. And on his own, without a pace car, what's he going to run? Into the 6s for the first time. Andy Robinson, well done, 6.95. What a stunning run from him. As we look at our next pair, that with the smoky burnout is Great Britain's Neil Taylor and Rolf Amann saying, hey, which way's the track? This is a 36 blown Chevrolet Coupe. Absolutely beautiful looking car, stunning the crowd here this weekend. And here we go then, it's Switzerland with the Coupe against the Chevrolet Lumina from Great Britain of Neil Taylor. Taylor was our number 4 qualifier, Rolf Amann was our number 5, so not much to choose between them on qualifying times, but it's Taylor all the way through. Neil Taylor takes the win, 7.13. He meets Andy Robinson in the next round. Well, if you like classic American cars, Pro Modified has got to be for you. Gordon Appleton with his Chevrolet Camaro in the left-hand lane. Marcus Hilt from Switzerland with his Chevrolet Bel Air in the opposing lane. And it looked to me as though Hilt was away first. But the power of this Camaro telling on the top, a big explosion for Marcus Hilt. He loses the race, 7:48 takes the win for Gordon Appleton, but a big lot of engine damage for Marcus Hilt. It's Chevrolet Bel Airs everywhere, isn't it? Peter Wacker from Switzerland against this man from Great Britain. This is Nick Davis in his Oldsmobile Cutlass. Nick was our number 3 qualifier, having run a 7.30 with his supporters firmly behind him. Is he going to overcome Peter Wacker? Let's watch him as they come up to the start line. And that looked to me, yeah, Nick Davis jumped the start line. The red light coming on in that left-hand lane. He's automatically disqualified. The win goes to Peter Wacker with the Chevrolet Bel Air at 8.21. And let's just see that again, that little hop step and a jump across the start line said it all for Nick Davis. He's out of competition. Andy Robinson with the Rover meets Neil Taylor with this Chevrolet Lumina. And as always, those tremendous smoke burnouts from the 2 cars coming up to the start line. Well, Robinson really been doing well here this weekend. Can he hold off a charge from Neil Taylor? Taylor running down the bottom end of the 7-second bracket, but of course Robinson for the first time ever into the 60s this weekend. Robinson away first and charging so hard in that Rover. Neil Taylor fighting hard to come back, but just cannot match the 6-second reliability now. 6.97. He takes the win. As our next pair come up to the line, that's Peter Wacker with the Chevrolet burning out, and from Great Britain, the Camaro of Gordon Appleton, and Appleton loses fire during the burnout. They're going to have to get to that car quickly to restart it, and whilst they're trying to restart the car, Peter Wacker's gone into stage, and they're just trying to get Appleton up, but it's too late. The lights have burned down for Gordon Appleton. He was too late getting into stage. Peter Wacker with the Chevrolet Bel Air takes the win. Now, whether that was classed as good sportsmanship or not, I don't know, but certainly it was a good run for Peter Wacker from the start line. Wheels up in the air from Switzerland in the final. Well, Wacker got through to this round with a run of 8.29. And Andy Robinson, yeah, the crowds love these smoky burnouts. Andy Robinson with his beautiful 800 series Rover Coupe got into this round with a run of 6.97. And once again, I think Peter Wacker was trying to get into stage first before Andy Robinson got there, but Robinson wasn't having any of it. Charges through, taking the win, 7.08. And that was a convincing win from the man who builds the car and then races it himself.